Good good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Proclamation signing ceremony. My name is Andrea Muir, and I'm filling in for our Communications Director, Crystal San Augustine. We are delighted to have you here today with us to proclaim March 6, 2025 as University of Guam and Guam Charter Day and March 2025 as University of Guam Charter Month. At this time, I would like to recognize the presence of the Honorable Joshua F. Tenorio, Acting Governor of Guam. The Honorable Frank Walsh Jr., Acting Lieutenant Governor of Guam. From the 38th Guam Legislature, Senator Vince Borja, Oversight Chair Committee of Education, Libraries, and Public Broadcasting. Senator Jesse Lujan. Leslie Ann Leon Guerrero, Board of Regents Chairperson. Mike Naolawa, Board of Regents Treasurer. Dr. Anita Borges Enriquez, UOG President. Dr. Charlene Santos Bomba, UOG Senior Vice President. Nicole Guerrero, Student Government Association President. Dr. Austin Shelton, Director of Center for Island Sustainability and UOGC Grant. Kina Arnadita, SDA Vice President. Jonas McPellet, I apologize. Chief of Marketing and Communications. Brian Tedoso, SDA PRO. Amara Oshry, SDA Senator. Tiana Solis, SDA Senator. And Grace Ann Dela Cruz, Secretary. Thank you all, and I would like to hand the floor over for opening remarks to Dr. Anita Enriquez, UOG President.
Hafa and good afternoon, Honorable Acting Governor Tenorio, Speaker Frank Walsh Jr., members of the 38th Guam Legislature with Senators Borja and Lujan present today. Thank you so much to members of our Board of Regents for being here, and most especially members of the Student Government Association and other students who have joined us this afternoon, along with our faculty, administrators, and friends of the University of Guam. We are so excited about the upcoming March 6th Charter Day activities that will span throughout the week in celebration of our 57th Charter anniversary. As we have entertained over the past many years, we open up the University of Guam campus to everything and anything we do that represents delivering public value, which is at the core of our mission or purpose for being. It is during that day where you see a flurry of students across the kindergarten through 12th grade from our various public and private schools. And you'll see a showcase of many activities across our threefold mission of ENA to Scooby SETB being showcased as well. So I want to thank members of the Charter Day Committee, to which our Student Government Association is a major part. And I want to thank all of those who will be preparing and showcasing everything that we mean as a University of Guam to our communities at large. So with the theme of Island Wisdom, getting from Island Wisdom to Global Impacts, representing what the University of Guam has always done with regard to reflecting our island values that stem from Island Wisdom, and being able to share this differential advantage across not just our island, but to the rest of the world. How it is infused through the research that we've done that is place-based and contributing to that body of literature, leveraging not just the brain trust that we have among the faculty, but also those with our participating students. sharing as well the many ways as a land grant and also sea grant institution that the university is able to support the fabric of our community in all sectors. And so we're just excited about the new programs that have unfolded and everything that we are about to showcase. So we thank you so much, Acting Governor Tenorio, Speaker Blas, and members of the 38th Guam Legislature always for providing that support. And we look forward to your presence as we welcome and open our celebration on March 6th. And so we always close out with a wonderful, endearing Viva UOG.
Viva! Thank you, Dr. Lucas. And now I want to give the floor to Regent Leslie Ann Leongrero, Board of Regents Chairperson, for her remarks.
First of all, I'm looking around this room and it's not that serious, guys. Everyone looks like they're in trouble by their parents. They're so proper at this table. Right, Acting Governor? We don't have to be that serious.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Half a day, everyone. It is with great pride and excitement that today I represent our University Board of Regents as we witness March 2025 be proclaimed as Charter Month. On behalf of our entire board, we want to thank Lieutenant Governor Lulian Guerrero, Acting Lieutenant Governor Joshua Tenorio, Speaker Blas, and the entire 38th Guam Legislature, and this administration for their continued support of UOG. This proclamation does more than recognize UOG's 73 years of existence, but it celebrates our continuous commitment to education, community, and growth. For over 7 decades, UOG has been a beacon of knowledge and opportunity, shaping the minds and the futures of so many. And as we reflect back, we are reminded of the great work of those whose vision have shaped the foundation of our institutions. Their dedication and foresight have paved the way for the remarkable achievements we witness today. From groundbreaking research to community engagement, our university continues to make significant contributions to our island and beyond. Charter Month is a time to reflect on our past, celebrate our present, and envision our future. It is a time to honor and celebrate our students. Thank you for being here today. Our faculty, our staff, our alumni, and our entire community, who have been the heart and soul of everything that we've been able to do. Our passion together and our perseverance together will help us continue to inspire generations to come. We would like to thank everyone who supported us, and we invite you all, like President Enriquez said, to continue to celebrate with us, not just on the 6th or the 7th, but the entire month of March. Thank you, and Viva UOG!
Thank you, Ms. Leongrero. And now I would like to give him the floor for his remarks. The Honorable Joshua F. Tenorio, Acting Governor of Guam.
Thank you. Welcome to Adelup, and welcome to all of you, Madam President, Madam Chairwoman. It's great for you to lead this group here as we take time to showcase the excellence that is University of Guam. And as you were speaking, both of you, I was thinking when you're talking about island wisdom and our values, one of the things that our parents value and our elders value is education. And because many of us are descendants, we're children and grandchildren of war survivors, they in particular had a devotion and a commitment to providing all of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren that opportunity to get the education which was taken from them, right? They didn't have that opportunity before the war or during the war. And when the opportunity came for the university, the College of Guam and the University of Guam to be established, a lot of our forefathers and leaders were able to come together to identify the resources and execute the strategy that we're celebrating 73 years later. There are so many remarkable people that have been students and graduates of the University of Guam, not just here, but regionally and nationally and internationally. And the university is one of the unique areas and is in a unique position not only to mold the leaders of this island, but have played a big role in molding the leadership of the region. It is very unique to the University of Guam, more than any other university there is in the system of schools that we have. That's a big, big responsibility. And each time that the university has managed to go forward and embark on a great strategy, it has succeeded, despite sometimes not having all the resources that you would like. And I know that in this coming budget, obviously the legislative branch, the executive branch, we need to come together to try and see to it that as much support that can be provided for you is going to be realized. And I think there's a more friendly majority, maybe, of senators, both parties. I've seen some of the hearings, right? We've seen some of that, and I'm looking forward to your engagements with Chairman Borja to be fruitful and be able to showcase the excellence that we know is at the University of Guam. These are dynamic times. There's a lot of changes in the federal world of education, but that these kinds of changes and in some cases disruptions just means that we have to take a look and recoil and reinvest in ourselves, figure out how to alter the strategy, maybe refine it so that we can come back stronger. There's a lot of uncertainties, but I am certain that the leadership we have at the university will be able to steer us in the right course, and with the right partnership from the government of Guam, from the other branches, we'll be able to support you and make sure that we continue to focus on student learning. Finally, I just want to say and recognize there's so much great research that is coming out of the university. Scholarly publications, recognition of the excellence in the sciences that we have at the Marine Lab, at the UOG Sea Grant program, the great work that we will continue with sustainability, and which really is going back and empowering ourselves because we're islanders, and you know how it is. After something happens, we have to rely on ourselves before we get the help from the outside. So let's take the time to recognize all the great positive achievements and the future achievements that the University of Guam is going to make. I very much have pride in it. Being an alumni, I know Speaker Blas as well. And we look forward to supporting you, and we're very optimistic in your leadership, Madam President, with your leadership team, and with especially the students who are the talent of the island. Viva UOG!
Thank you, Acting Governor. And I will like to give him the floor for his remarks, the Honorable Frank Blas Jr., Acting Lieutenant Governor of Guam.
Thank you very much. And the great thing about having to speak after this gentleman is all you have to do is say ditto. But as well, I tell you, when we, Madam President, when you started to talk about what the theme was for this year's Charter Day celebration, it was an aha moment, and a light bulb went off in my head, and I'll tell you why. One of the projects that we've got in the legislature is basically, it's called Building the Guam Experience. Building the Guam Experience so that we can help in our tourism industry that needs help, but also in preparation for the influx of military personnel that's coming to the island, calling it home. And in that, one of the things that we need to be able to look at is what are we selling? What are we providing to the people, to the world, as an experience to come to Guam to visit? What are we providing to personnel that are coming to be stationed here, so that when they're off fighting a war, their families are taken care of, or they have something to do after things are done? And one of the things that we're focusing on in this group is the culture and the values that we have that is unique to our island. It is unique that you can't find anywhere else in the world. So the aha moment in this thing is, I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit all of you into my conference room, because it's obviously not as big as this, but I'm surely going to tap into a lot of the efforts and the research and the reasons why you're going to be able to do this. So, but with that, this is a great celebration. I join the governor in the celebration and in honoring all of you by being here today. I want to thank you for everything that you've done, you continue to do, and what you will do to make this island a better place. So with that, Viva UOG!
Thank you, Acting LT. And now, the reading of the proclamation and signing. I would like to invite Nicole Guerrero, Student Government Association President, to the podium.
Whereas 2025 marks the 57th anniversary of the Charter of the University of Guam and the 73rd anniversary of the founding of the university, which was established in 1952 as the Territorial College of Guam and renamed the University of Guam in 1968. Whereas since its founding, UOG has conferred over 20,000 bachelor's and master's degrees to graduates who serve as the foundation of our island's and region's professional workforce and who strengthen our economy as they establish themselves in businesses, in the community as accountants, scientists, nurses, teachers, entrepreneurs, social workers, engineers, and many other specialties. Whereas UOG alumni maintain a strong, vibrant presence in all sectors of our community and play a major role in the political, economic, and social development in our region and around the world. Whereas UOG, as the only four-year U.S.-accredited land-grant and sea-grant institution in the Western Pacific, is a public comprehensive university offering 25 undergraduate programs, 19 graduate programs, and 14 certificate programs. Whereas in July of 2024, the Western Association of Schools and Colleges Senior College and University Commission reaffirmed UOG's accreditation for another 8 years, affirming that UOG continues to meet the Commission's rigorous standards of quality and effectiveness. This renewal follows UOG's initial 8-year accreditation in 2009 and its subsequent reaffirmation in 2016, extending its accreditation term until 2032. This remarkable achievement marks an unprecedented 24 years of continuous accreditation for UOG. Whereas WSCUC in its July 18, 2024 action letter commended the university for the following: persevering through a series of challenges such as the pandemic, typhoon, and leadership changes, participating in the American Association of State Colleges and Universities Student Success Equity Intensive, identifying barriers to student success and supporting student success outcomes, designing and integrating island wisdom throughout the curriculum and co-curriculum to showcase Guam's unique culture and identity, proposing and implementing a budget strategy that aligns the institution's financial allocations with its highest priorities, garnering strong support from the Board of Regents, who demonstrate a deep understanding of the University of Guam's challenges and opportunities, embodying its mission with a strong sense of collegiality, deeply rooted in the local culture, place, and community, and deliberately expanding its research portfolio to benefit the community and region. Whereas the university manages a complex array of over 280 individual grants of about $180 million in fiscal year 2024, supporting projects such as research on Chamorro language and cultural practices, health disparities, and control of invasive species, all of which create jobs and provide students with research experiences to develop the next generation of minority scientists. And whereas this year's Charter Day theme, From Island Wisdom to Global Impact, highlights our steadfast commitment to preserving and sharing the rich cultural heritage of our island while expanding our contributions on a global scale, guided by the missions of Ina Descubri Setvi to enlighten, to discover, to serve. The university continues to serve as a catalyst for progress, delivering public value for the people of Guam and all of Micronesia.
Now therefore, I, Joshua F. Tenorio, Aktu Meget Lahing Guahan, Acting Governor of Guam, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Organic Act of Guam as amended, do hereby proclaim March 6, 2025 as University of Guam Charter Day and March 2025 as University of Guam Charter Month. In so doing, I commend the University of Guam and its students, alumni, faculty, staff, administration, and its Board of Regents for their many achievements throughout its rich history. I congratulate them in celebration of their 57th anniversary of its charter and the 73rd anniversary of its founding, and look forward to continuing to invest in and strengthening the institution for the benefit of our people, our island region, and the world.
In witness whereof, I, Frank F. Blas Jr., Acto Segundo Magalahing Guam, Acting Lieutenant Governor of Guam, hereby, together with the Acto Magalahing Guam, cause the Great Seal of Guam to be affixed in the capital city of Agana on this 21st day of February in the year of our Lord, Anno Domini, 2025.
Viva EOG!
Thank you to our reader, Acting Governor, and Acting LT. Viva EOG Charter Day and month. We would like to thank everyone for joining us for today's proclamation ceremony. Sizus Masi. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Viva!